Hey guys, Dylan with the Random Firearm, quick introduction video. Now, I know I said I was gonna bury this for 2 weeks and then dig it up. Well, I did. I buried it for 2 weeks and I dug it up in 2 weeks and I filmed all that. Problem is, Sharpens Best also wanted me to shoot their knife sharpener. Now, you don't have to tell me twice to shoot something. Problem is, it was a logistical nightmare. So at that time, and kind of around now, I had about 1 day off a month, and trying to get to film something during that time was a little bit difficult. Going to the range, getting the ammo, setting everything up, it takes a long time to actually film a shooting video. And then the range I go to, Eastern Shooting Sports, well, it closed permanently. And trying to find a new range to do my shooting videos at was excruciatingly difficult. I either needed to pay employees before or after hours or have an insane insurance policy, and guys, with these YouTube videos, the return on investment just isn't there to make that happen. Fortunately, I found a range very recently, Riggs Gun Shop. Riggs Gun Shop said, of course. So, part of the torture test, which, surprise, surprise, was me shooting it. So this video is a little scrambled. It was filmed 2 weeks after I buried it, I dug it up, and then many months later, me actually shooting it. Enjoy. Hey guys, Dylan with the Random Firearm coming to you early morning, and in a previous video I reviewed a little knife sharpener called the Poker Chip Sharpener made by Sharpens Best. Now this little guy, once I figured out how to use it, turned out to be a really good knife sharpener. The little tungsten carbide piece of metal in there, which supposedly never wears out, did a really good job at making a cheap knife very sharp. Again, once I figured out how to use it. The trick, don't use a lot of pressure. Nice light strokes. Anyway, I decided, well, this is supposed to go on a keychain, which goes in your pocket. So in your pocket, it's gonna get hot and sweaty, or what if you're walking through a yard and you drop it in the dirt for 2 weeks? Well, I buried it for 2 weeks just to see what would happen, and to see if the tungsten carbide would hold up, rust, to see if it would still sharpen a knife. Well, it's been 2.5 weeks because my schedule sucks, but let's go dig it up and see what happens.
2.5 weeks later.
All right, guys, let's dig her up and see. Now it's somewhere in this area. There she is. Initial view, nothing changed. All right, let's go take a closer look. Now, let's say our weather here has been pretty mild. Our rainy season has pretty much ended here in Florida. We did get a couple showers about a week and a half ago when Michael came by and dropped some rain. Past couple days it's been raining, but overall it's been kind of dry, so the soil didn't get too wet. But let's see, let's dunk this in some water, clean it off, and see what happened to it. Honestly, nothing has changed. And just to give you a real quick comparison, guys, here's a clip of when I buried a SCCY CPX2 in the ground for just 2 weeks. That was a torture test video I did on that. As you can see, it did not hold up as well as the knife sharpener did. Link in the description if you want to see that full torture test, including burying it for 2 weeks. Yeah, the tungsten carbide didn't rust, and the stainless steel keyring didn't rust. So maybe it just wasn't in there for long enough? But either way, that's pretty impressive. Alright, so it obviously looks like nothing really happened to it, but it is a knife sharpener, so let's go sharpen that same knife and see what happens. Run it lightly across the knife. Now, while it might not make it any sharper, if there's any adverse effects to the tungsten carbide, which it doesn't feel like it, it's still very smooth, then it will make the knife duller. Alright, I've got a piece of paper. Now this paper has been sitting outside for a little bit today, so it is damp because it's been humid. Oh, well. This paper is very wet, because like I said, it's humid out here. There we go.
Oh, it's sharp. Yeah, this knife's just as sharp.
All right, guys, I'm not gonna hold that against this guy for being buried for 2.5 weeks, because this paper, look, it's not even making a sound of paper. It is extremely damp, because I had this out here since I started filming the video, and it's Florida. It's humid as hell. So the knife is still as sharp as it was before. Nothing negative has been done to this sharpener at all. It's still perfect. Little bit of minor corrosion on the key ring itself, and that's just by feeling it. The tungsten carbide is still very strong, and this knife is still very sharp. So that didn't work, so let's step it up a notch. All right, guys, so I'm at my new range, Riggs Gun Shop, located in Orlando, Florida. It's my first time filming here, it's my first time shooting here, and I got the knife sharpener downrange, and let's see if we can put a hole through it with my Ruger 1022. Nothing fancy, I don't want to blow it away, so I'm just gonna hit it with a little 22. It's about 20 feet right now. Take a shot at it and see what we can do. All right, taping it didn't go according to plan. That was so it didn't go flying downrange. But let's go get our knife sharpener. Oh, all right. So here it is. Unfortunately, the actual sharpening bit of it is gone. I don't know where that went. Okay. I was hoping with the 22 that wouldn't happen. So don't shoot your knife sharpener. Sharpens Best is an amazing knife sharpening company, but don't shoot it, guys. Don't. Oops. All right, guys, so there you have it. The little torture test of the Sharpens Best knife sharpener. Guys, it is a fantastic knife sharpener. I can't recommend it enough. I still use it to this day. Well, not this one because I couldn't find it. Guys, I searched a long time for that little piece of metal, and I could not find it amongst the gunpowder and amongst the bullet shells. It just was not to be found. I told the guys at Riggs, if they find it, let me know. But don't shoot your knife sharpener. I was gonna do more tests with this. I was gonna run it over. I was gonna do burnouts on top of it. Problem is, I just got so excited when Riggs said, yes, you could shoot this. I ran over there right away and I did it, and well, it didn't go according to plan. I really thought it would last more than that, but unfortunately it didn't, and that's not on Sharpens Best at all. You shouldn't be shooting a knife sharpener. But finally, the conclusion, there it is, guys. That is the Sharpens Best sharpening torture test review. You could bury it, but don't shoot it. Anyway, thank you very much for Sharpens Best for hooking me up with these knife sharpeners, guys. If you want to take a look at some of these amazing knife sharpeners, one of the best I've ever had, please go over to their website, link in the description. Also check them out on social media as well to see some cool videos of the stuff that they're doing, because they know how to use these better than I do, and the guys over there are phenomenal. This is what they do for a living. Sharpens Best, amazing knife sharpener. Don't shoot it though. But thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, head on over to randomfirearm.com. Make sure you subscribe, and please guys, subscribe and share these videos, like and comment as well. It really helps since YouTube doesn't like a lot of this content. I know this portion of the video is a little bit scrambled. I do apologize. Logistical nightmares going on in here with trying to get everything organized and taken care of. But I filmed it. Even this ending, I'm like, what is going on? I just got back from the range. It's hot and sweaty. I gotta go take a shower. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you on the next video.
Click.